Do you feel like your reality is stagnant and that you are going around in circles without being able to move forward? Then this book may be what you need to be able to solve that situation. So stay until the end of this video to find answers. You are not alone in this feeling. Many people felt this way before, and they found the answer in the least expected place. Welcome to the deepest part of history, where we will explore how the book, the Kybalion, and how each of its mysterious Hermetic principles will be the key to unlocking your true potential and changing your reality. Get ready to discover how these ancient insights can help you shape the universe in your favor and achieve dreams that seemed unattainable. Although the name of its authors is a mystery, the wisdom contained within the pages of this ancient book is not, despite what many would have wanted. We can see the Kybalion as a window into an ancient world of wisdom that has been passed down through the millennia. Published over a century ago, this book seeks to condense and share the deep knowledge of ancient mysteries. All the knowledge contained within its pages is attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, a figure that fuses the Egyptian god Thoth with the wise Hermes of Greek tradition. Hermes Trismegistus, known as the Thrice Great, is a legendary figure believed to have lived in pre-Hellenistic Egypt and whose lore spans centuries of esoteric tradition. And the purpose of the Kybalion is to offer clear and accessible guidance on the universal laws that govern reality. They condensed knowledge into 7 Hermetic principles, which remain valid today. These principles are like the rules of the universal game that we need to follow in order to improve our lives. These principles describe how things work at a fundamental level and how you can align yourself with these laws to live more harmoniously and effectively. The first principle, mentalism, tells us that the all is mind. In other words, the universe in which we live is a manifestation of the universal mind. Everything we see and experience has its origin in a thought. Imagine that the cosmos is a gigantic blank canvas, and every thought, every idea, is a brushstroke that shapes that reality. If you understand that everything starts in the mind, you realize that you have the power to change your life simply by changing your thoughts. The second principle is the principle of correspondence, which is summed up in the phrase, as above, so below, so above. This principle suggests that there is a correspondence between the different planes of existence. What happens on one level, such as the mental or spiritual, is reflected on the physical plane. Our life is a giant mirror that reflects what is happening in your mind and spirit. So if you want to change something in your life, start by changing what's going on inside you. Now we have the principle of vibration, which reminds us that everything is in motion, nothing is really static, and everything is in constant vibration. From the largest things in the cosmos to the most subtle thoughts, everything is constantly changing. Vibration is what shapes matter and determines the quality of our experiences. If you feel stuck, it can be helpful to raise your vibration through positive thoughts and elevated emotions. Now the next principle is polarity, which teaches us that opposites are actually poles of the same thing. Heat and cold, light and darkness, joy and sadness are different manifestations of the same principle. This principle gives us a powerful tool. You can change your mental state by focusing on the opposite pole. If you are feeling sad, for example, you can focus on thoughts of gratitude and joy to change your emotional state. On the other hand, the principle of rhythm tells us that everything has an ebb and flow, a natural rhythm. Just as the waves of the sea rise and fall, our lives also experience ups and downs. Therefore, the ideal for development in this life is to flow with these rhythms rather than resist them. If you can elevate your mental states during difficult times and seek balance, you can more easily navigate life's ups and downs. Then we have the principle of cause and effect, which is the principle that states that every cause has an effect. Every action you take generates a reaction in the universe, a law you surely know. It is a principle similar to the concept of karma, where your actions have consequences. This premise allows us to make more intentional decisions and build a life in which positive actions bring positive effects. And finally, we have the generation principle, which is the key to physical manifestation. This principle holds that everything has a masculine and feminine energy, and the balance between these energies is fundamental to creation. By understanding how these energies work together, you can influence the manifestation of your desires and the creation of your reality. Think of generation as the process of combining ingredients in a recipe, balancing energies, so you can create something new and meaningful. You should know that these principles are much more than old and abstract concepts. They are practical tools that you can use to transform your life in a profound and effective way if you know how to take advantage of them. To change physical reality, you need to start by changing the nature of your thoughts and your vibrational state. Our thoughts are like the seeds that plant the flowers in your garden. If you plant negative and limiting thoughts, you will see those same flowers grow in your life. But if you choose to sow positive, constructive, and expansive thoughts, you will reap a more vibrant and positive reality. The key is to maintain a high vibrational state. In essence, our mind is like a radio that tunes into different frequencies. If you tune into a frequency of love, gratitude, and joy, you will attract experiences that vibrate at those same frequencies, which means you need to be aware of your thoughts and emotions, adjusting and raising them when necessary to keep you on a frequency that brings you closer to your goals and desires. Personal mastery is like being an experienced captain navigating tumultuous waters. We all face emotional ups and downs, but true mastery lies in learning to stay grounded and balanced even when the waves are high. All of these practices are made possible by the principles we have learned today, as these are not only exclusive to one tradition, they are found in many spiritual and philosophical teachings. They have been the foundations on which entire religions and traditions have been built since time immemorial. In Hinduism, the concept of Tat Tvam Asi, meaning that is thou, resonates with the principle of mentalism, suggesting that reality is a projection of consciousness. In Buddhism, the idea of impermanence and constant change reflects the principle of rhythm. Christianity also reflects these principles in its teachings about the manifestation of God's kingdom on earth and the power of faith and prayer to transform lives. Therefore, it is not a question of believing in them or not, but of embracing them, both individually and as a community. Together, you can see how each of them forms a common fabric of universal wisdom. By changing your thoughts and vibrational state and recognizing the presence of these principles in various teachings, you can take control of your reality and manifest a life full of purpose and harmony. Instead of being just a passenger on the journey of life, you can become the driver, guiding your destiny to where you desire. That is what we achieve with the help of Hermetic principles. You must be very aware of the latter, because the mind has the power to transform not only our perception of reality, but reality itself. From the smallest objectives to the largest, all are possible if you know how to apply the appropriate Hermetic principles in each situation. This is perhaps the most complicated part because knowledge will always be within our reach. The real dilemma occurs when we must apply it. That's where your intuition and intelligence come in. If you have the ability to learn these principles, you also have the ability to apply them. Never forget that. This is your time to take control of your life. Use your mind as a tool of creation and manifest the world you truly desire. Are you ready? The adventure of a lifetime is about to begin. How will you use these tools to design your life today? If you want to reach and unleash your full potential, you only need the power of faith. You already have the essentials. The only thing you need are elements that channel your potential. Stop waiting for abundance to come to you on its own. It's time to take control and become the creator of your own reality. I invite you to discover the Magic Box to Manifest Abundance, a unique physical product that contains ready-made, active and intentional rituals to transform your energy and that of your home. This magic box is designed to open the paths so you can attract money effortlessly, cleanse yourself energetically, and protect yourself from negative energies. What does the magic box include? Specific rituals to attract abundance, tools to cleanse and protect your energy, practical guides to transform your home into a magnet for prosperity. And that's not all. When you purchase your box today, you'll receive my exclusive book, The Key to Abundance. This book reveals the ancient method to reprogram your brain and remove the blockages that prevent money from flowing to you. It includes powerful spiritual practices to attract money effortlessly. It's your time. Don't miss this opportunity to change your life forever. Click on the link in the description of this video and get your magic box to manifest abundance along with the key to abundance right now. Remember, abundance is within your reach. You just need to take the first step. See you inside.